Okay, hey ladies and gentlemen, I decided tonight, something came to mind, and I thought, hey, let's do a compare-contrast video, compare and contrast video on YouTube. So I just thought it would be a great idea tonight, because I was just in the mood to do a twofer. It's called a twofer, okay? Back in the day, I used to listen to just an excellent classic rock radio station that was in my local area. And basically, they would do a thing where they did 2 for Tuesdays and 3 for Thursdays, which was where on a Tuesday they would play 2 songs in a row from the same artist, and on Thursdays they would spontaneously play 3 songs in a row from the same artist. Okay, I'm getting distracted here, but you know, something came up about a month ago or 2 months ago or so, when I had went to go buy shaving cream, where I had asked a guy. Now, good friend of mine named Nick says that he's pretty much always shaved with Gillette foamy regular shaving cream, because it was always in his house. It's what his dad used, and he liked the scent of it, so never really changed it up. And he said that even though it costed him a little more money, he felt like it lathered in a really good way. I had asked him, I said, now, what do you think of Barbasol? And he had said, I had wanted to buy it because I thought that, it is less money. A lot of people seem to use it. Maybe I could save a penny or two. But he said to me that it just, he squeezed some out, and he said that it just seemed too watered down. And so I had never really thought about that before. I had always thought that, Barbasol was a lot cheaper than Gillette, just because, so I'd always just figured if I wanted to go with just a foam shaving cream, always bought the Barbasol just because, for me, it did a good job. The only shaving cream, the only shaving foam I can ever remember purchasing on a regular basis was back in the day. My mom would occasionally buy me Colgate, which you could get 2 cans this size for about $1.20 or so out the door. And I remember it was a very thin lather. In fact, when you'd go to rub it in, it was just a really crappy lather. You would hardly get any on your face, and it didn't really give you a lot of protection. So I just want to take 2 cans side by side. Just so happens that one is the foamy regular and one is the soothing aloe. Now we're going to put a normal size amount on the face, one on one side, one on the other. We're going to look at the lather. We're going to rub them in. We're going to see which one we think really maybe is a better product, and maybe is the Barbasol a little watered down, or is my friend just maybe a little bit more particular. So we're going to take this Gillette and we're going to shake it up really nice, which is, that's the whole reason I even bought a can of this a few weeks ago. Now, I love the smell of the Gillette Foamy Regular especially, and you look at it, it looks like a really good quality shaving cream. Now let's rub it in. It is a very, very creamy lather. Let's go ahead and apply it to what is the left-hand side of my face. Now, it's kind of hard to get the best lather on a very dry face, but we rub it in. And what I'm noticing about it is that it, like most shaving creams, it starts getting fluffy when you rub it in and put it on. But it holds up. It doesn't, it doesn't really lose volume or body, which is what the Colgate did. Hold on, I'm going to wipe off my hands, and then we're going to talk about the Barbasol shaving cream. But the Gillette's a good shaving cream. It costs close to $3 for a can of this, which is 11 ounces or 311 grams. Not a terrible deal, but maybe not the most economical. Hold on. Back on, and now we talk about the Gillette, the Barbasol Soothing Aloe, which, you know, I always have liked the scent of this, but as it lathers out, I noticed that, and I love the scent of that too. It's a much more subtle smell. Now, I actually feel like it kept the volume a little better than Gillette. I do feel like it, and now let's rub it into the right side of my face. I actually kind of feel like maybe the Barbasol did a slightly better job of holding its body and volume as I went and I applied it to my face. So let these things sink in, think about it a little bit, watch the video, comment, and if you really like this channel, go ahead, hit the bell, and subscribe. Is Barbasol great for the value? Is Gillette better? Or is it like it's razors, and is it an overpriced foam shaving cream? We'll be back in another video, and until then, so long for now.